way to commentate on this race because it's going to be very exciting. There was 5 for the championship, but unfortunately Jack got wiped out yesterday, so there's only 4 now, but realistically there's 3. Colburn, Rivette and Aaron Smith who can take the championship, and they've basically got to beat each other, so it's going to be an exciting race and I can't wait for it.
That's really good, isn't it? Having said that, of course, you had a bit of a walkaway. You won it with a round to spare when you did it, and you did say to me earlier on that you wouldn't have minded if it had gone to the wire, but surely a round to spare is the way to do it.
Absolutely, it takes the pressure off and it makes the last race a little bit easier on you, but I just said to Lou just then that it makes me feel as I wanted my last race to be more exciting, just like this one, so no, this one should be good, I can't wait.
Well, we're going to see another Pyro champion, that remains to be seen. Look at the view here as the cars sweep along Cooper Straight here at Brands Hatch. You couldn't get a better venue for a fitting championship end. Championship-wise, James Colburn, first win yesterday. What timing for him to take that win, and with it, the championship lead. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. I mean, there's no drop scores this time because they're only doing 16 races instead of 20, so it's absolutely bang on with his timing to get the win yesterday, and we'll see if we can do it the same again tomorrow. Starting 5th or 6th, but that'll move him up to 5th because obviously Jack isn't there, Luke's not there, so that moves him another place, so it just makes it a lot more exciting for those boys at the front.
It's going to be so close, isn't it? And let's take a look at the grid there. Paul Rivette on pole position. I think a gap where Luke Wright should have been, so that means Aaron Smith will move up to 2nd. Then Jake Packer next to him. The 3rd row, Jack Goff, who we heard sadly got wiped out yesterday. James Colburn, the championship leader, on his outside. Row 4, Adam Bonham and James Dixon. He's in with an outside shot at the championship. Then Josh Files and Walt Niels. Nick Hamilton, great performance from him this weekend. And Rob Boston, the Mazda champion, on the outside of row 6, he's back for more. Newcomer Ash Miller in at Scuderia Vittoria. David Dickinson next to him. Then Chris Smith, another newcomer. Andy Gorton, a 3rd newcomer. Simon Belcher, Handy Motorsport, a new team on the package there. They're on the inside of row 9. On their outside, Mark Proctor in what I think promises to be his last Clio race. And then Darren Wilson, 3rd of the 3 Masters racing this weekend. So there's absolutely bags to talk about, but inevitably, of course, the focus is going to be at the front of the field as we watch some of the tail end drivers start to come through. Actually, not quite tail end, because there's David Dickinson who had a good run. A lot of real deal jokes going on yesterday about Dickinson's progress.
He's not quite as orange though, I don't think, although his car is.
He might be today with the sun if he spends enough time out of the car.
It is hot out there. It's it's the hardest thing commentating today. I think it's going to be working out the maths on who's actually won the championship and what position they are in at the time.
Yeah, well, if the drivers finish as they are on the grid, then Paul Rivette will be champion, because of course you get 32 points for a win, 28 for 2nd, but it's all going to come down to fastest lap as well, which we need to keep a very, very keen eye on. At the moment, Colburn starting 6th on the grid gets an extra couple of points, so he's actually 4th on the grid, so he's going to pick up 22 points, which is going to put him onto 3, 4, 6, which will be 3rd behind Smith and Rivette. So pretty much we're looking at how they finish in this race. That's really what we're looking for, and that should translate to how the championship winds up. But we'll try and keep abreast of that as we go along for the final round of the 2011 AirAsia Renault Clio Cup. And the nerves are going to be jangling for Paul Rivette, who's after a 3rd title. He's on pole position. How well does he get away? It's Rivette who gets away well in lead position. Aaron Smith in the blue car. Looks like he's in 3rd position. And here they come then down to Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. It looks like a good clean start. Everyone was very nervous about this, but it ain't over until all those Clios are around Druids.
Yeah, it looked like Aaron made a bit of a bad start there, jumped to 4th, but he's going on the outside of Colburn now.
Colburn's up the inside of him. James Colburn, championship leader, trying to go up the inside of Aaron Smith, and he's through. That's great news for Colburn in terms of championship. Disappointing news for Aaron Smith.
Packen's in the mix as well. He's got up to 2nd, so he's going to put pressure on Rivette, but Colburn and Aaron need to get past Packen to take the fight to Rivette there, but Aaron's trying to get past Colburn again down the inside at Surtees.
Look at those 2 blue cars. That is what the championship's all about. Paul Rivette's got to hang on out front. If he does and takes fastest lap, he can win the championship. Paul Rivette clear at the moment in the 22 car. He's lucky 22 car. I know Pyro have got a lucky thing going on this weekend.
Aaron's going down the inside now for Hawthorne. It looks like he's made it stick. Great move from Aaron, really important for his championships, and now he needs to get on terms with Packen and Rivette now.
So Aaron Smith then up into 3rd position, 25 points against 22. So 3 points difference between the two, absolutely crucial for them, because coming into this race, 3 points separate them. So if they tie at the top of the tree in this championship, Smith's had more wins, so he will get the championship.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. We've got to keep an eye on that fastest lap as well, see who can get that. But looks like Adam Bonham is doing a great job as well. He's right on the tail of Colburn there, so we'll see if he can help out his teammate Aaron.
Yeah, somebody going a little bit wide there, but through they come into clearways for the first time. We'll start to get a handle on lap times when they come around the first flying lap, lap very capable of a win, and overdue a win, you've got to say, and he'll want to take it here if he can do it. Paul Rivette's going to do his utmost to try and keep him behind, but the Get On Track Development car is running well at the moment in second position, and he in turn was just over a second clear of Aaron Smith, who's going to want to climb up another position here.
Yeah, he needs to get on terms with Packen there to take the fight to Rivette, but they're both looking good at the moment, so we'll see what happens in the next few laps.
Just 1 point separating Rivette and Aaron Smith in the championship coming into this round. 3-2-3 plays 3-2-2. We don't, thankfully, have to worry about drop scores, which is a little bit of a blessing. But Aaron Smith, if he gets up behind Rivette, finishes in second, that will mean he'll drop 3 points on the race. But, of course, then Rivette is a point down. So if Rivette then gets the fastest lap. If Rivette and Smith tie, what happens then? Because they both have had the same number of wins if Rivette takes the race win.
Has Rivette had 3?
Paul Rivette's had 3 wins, yeah.
Wow, this is tight, isn't it?
If he gets it today, he will have had 3 because it will be Brantax, Donington and here.
Okay.
And of course the Aaron Smith with a win at Thruxton and 2 at Snetterton.
It'll go down to second places then. So whoever's had the most second places, or if then that's the same, then third places. So
right.
This is tight. This is difficult.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a problem there. Is that David Dickinson?
No, it's number 6, which is...
Guys, Chris Smith, this is a newcomer.
Yeah.
That's what threw me out. I was thinking it was a red, white and orange car, but...
Skidoo, Victorian newcomer. He's in the wall just coming out of Surtees, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Okay, let's hope that... is that going to be a safety car? It's certainly got a little bit of fluid down. I think it's David Dickinson does go and shot goes off, but Paul Rivette leading this one at the moment still from Jake Packen in second position. Things settling down at the moment. James Colburn in fourth, then Adam Bonham. We've also got a safety car on standby, we're being told. James Dixon is up into 6th position from 8th on the grid. So with the 2 non-starters ahead of him, that's parity for him, isn't it? So come down to Hawthorne.
Safety car. We have the safety car out, so this is going to close it all up. So it's all down to the restart when it gets underway again.
Yeah, it is. There's Ant Wharton-Eales just putting a little bit of pressure on James Dixon in the number 3 car. Dixon does a lot, very well liked here at Brantax, and a lot of the staff here have put posters up all around saying Dixon for the championship. Dicko, as he's called, for the cup.
Dixon works here as well for the school, so yeah, he's a track favourite. Obviously doesn't get to run on the GP track as often, but the school runs on the Indy circuit, so he hasn't got that much experience on this Grand Prix circuit, which is showing a little bit today.
So Paul Rivette it is that leads, and of course what we're not going to, he's got the best flying lap of 1:41.208 for Paul Rivette. Danny Buxton with a lap record here around the Grand Prix circuit, 1:39.586, so a little bit of respite for everyone in the heat. Seriously, Phil, safety car in the heat, is that a break, or does it just make you sweat that much more?
It does make you sweat, but what you've got to do is open the vent. Open the vent, because you see there's on the top of the roof, you've got a scoop there, which you can open the vent on the inside of the car, get some air in, but to be honest, in a day like today, it's so hot that you're just getting hot air in the car. So yeah, but it gives you a bit of a breather, and you need to keep your tyres warm, which again won't be too difficult in this heat, but you can still catch you out if you're not careful.
There's the safety car. I think Scott Stringfellow normally at the wheel of the safety car, and we're going to take the opportunity, I think, to look back at the start of the race and see how well Paul Rivette managed to get it away from that pole position. Rivette on his own.
You can see that Colburn went on the outside at the start of Aaron Smith, so he actually got to 3rd, but then Aaron tried to go on the outside for Druids. So if you watch him now going through paddock, Rivette made a great start, and then you're going up to Druids now. This is on board with Dixon. He made a fairly good start as well, but got boxed out a little bit around the outside. Adam Bonham made a great start, a little bit of contact there, but you can see Aaron's now dropped to 4th already.
Yeah, you've got to say the championship protagonists all get away pretty well. James Dixon a little bit further back than he would have liked to have been, but